If you like Christmas home decor dupes on a budget, this video is for you. What's up guys, welcome back to my channel. If you guys are new here, welcome. My name is Araceli and this is Aracelichanyt DIY. I share home decor, hacks, crafts, and it's always on a budget. With that said, I would love for you guys to subscribe to my channel and hit that notification bell so you're notified every time I upload a video. Today's video is filled with super easy DIYs that anybody can make, and I did get a little bit of help from htvrontheatpress who did sponsor this video. You guys are gonna love it. Let's go ahead and jump right in. Now I'm going to make some super simple coasters using these wooden slices from Dollar Tree. These are $1.25 each. You can always just go get a piece of wood and just get it cut because it might be more cost effective. But again, sometimes we try to stay with Dollar Tree stuff, even though stuff from other stores might be a little bit more economical. But sometimes this is just more convenient. It is for me. All right, and these are some of the really cool prints that htvronth sent me. And I actually, let's see. There's glitter. I'm partial to this one a little bit. Has some reindeer, snowflakes. This one's cute. Has all these little gnomes on there. I like this one too because it looks like a sweater, almost like a Christmas sweater. All right, before I start anything, I'm just gonna take a sanding block and sand the edges down a little bit. Let's unbox this htvronth's automatic heat press. This powerhouse machine is designed to make your creative projects super easy and more efficient. Equipped with a dual zone heating engine, the heat press delivers fast heating for immediate and long-lasting results. I love that. It features a large ironing board with a convenient pull-out drawer design that ensures ease and precision with every press, so there's not going to be any more awkward maneuvering. And whether you're a beginner or a pro, you can craft with confidence knowing the automatic lifting feature ensures safety and convenience. And then the digital screen display offers versatility at your fingertips, so you can easily switch between vinyl, sublimation, and heat transfer paper modes, or customize your settings for any project with just a few taps. So if you're ready to elevate your crafting game, make sure you check out this automatic heat press and sale details linked in the description. The PU, HTV, cotton, polyester, etc. I'm going to take the etc. to be wood, and the temp needs to be between 293 and 311 degrees and 15 seconds. Okay, so while I'm very aware that I could just literally use peel and stick vinyl for these, I wanted to see if the heat press could handle wood, and it can. And I actually really like it because since it presses down pretty firmly, I don't know if you guys can tell, but it actually gets some of that wood grain or like that texture from the wood underneath, and I love that. I did think about painting the edges, but I think I'm just gonna leave them in the natural wood. Okay, so for this DIY, you're gonna go to Dollar Tree and pick up a couple of pillowcases. And these are gonna be 20 by 30 pillowcases. So they're like the ones that you put on your bed, but don't worry, we're gonna go ahead and fix that. I just went to my Canva account and I printed out some designs. And again, if you have a cutting machine, feel free to do that because you might be able to create better designs, a more in-depth type of look. And then of course, like the cutting, if it's something a little bit more intricate, it's going to be so much easier. But I'm going to make some easy ones. You see, there are some cuts, but nothing too bad. So I'll be using these. The design gets to be a little bit slippery when you're cutting it out. So I'm going to be putting some tape on the back of it. I'm just gonna make sure that they're nice and pressed so that there's not a lot of wrinkles. And there's like cardstock in between, that way it doesn't get stuck. So there is like a layer in between to protect it. And I'm going to try to align it as even as possible. Bring this down to 315. And then we'll do 15. Now, this is the pillow that I have. I'm literally just going to slip it on. You don't have to sew it or anything like that. You don't have to cut it. and you're just gonna stuff it. So pull it over, just stuff it in there, and like fold it in. And that's gonna keep it in there nice and snug. Some of these projects would really make great gifts. It's almost that time, so if you're looking to gift some of your loved ones some cool crafts or, you know, stuff for their home, I mean, who wouldn't love something like this? This next one is easy peasy. I found these frames at Dollar Tree and I thought they were super cute, and I think it's like that perfect neutral for some Christmas decor. And then I also got this Christmas bag, and I love this one because it has like a little bit of silver and gold and just the snow on the trees. You're gonna see that one side is different than the other, and I'm just gonna cut out these pieces and put them into the frames. I'm gonna make a really cool table runner using these Dollar Tree placemats. This is the pattern that I found, which I really liked, and I like these because they're nice and thick, and I was gonna say this could probably be double-sided, but then after I turned them around, I noticed that some of them don't actually match. So if you're able to find some that match on both sides, that would be really cool because, again, you could have a double-sided table runner for only $5. The only issue is that none of these actually line up, so the design is not going to be the same here and here, no matter which way I turn it. You can look past it. I don't think it's going to be too bothersome. You could totally sew these together, which I'm not going to do. I'm actually going to be just using some hot glue. And I'm just going to put the glue at the very edge of the placemat. But don't overlap them, okay? Otherwise it'll be bulky. So before I glue the fourth one on there, I actually went to check my table, and I feel like this is the perfect length that I like. I don't like when it overhangs on the table. I set it on my table. There's a perfect amount of space between the table runner and the chair so that anybody can just put their plate there without having to shuffle around too much. Anyways, long story short, I'm using 3, so this only cost me $3.75. I'll be honest though, it takes me about a week to get one video out completed from start to finish, you know, with the shopping and the creating and the filming, editing, kids, dinner, husband, all that stuff. Thank you guys for being patient as I try to roll these out once a week. And I'm a one-woman show, so everything that you guys see, I do it all on my own. And your support truly helps me out so that I'm able to continue bringing these super cool ideas for you guys to try. So any likes, shares, comments, all that good stuff is really gonna help me out, and I truly appreciate it. I'm going to upgrade these Christmas stockings from Dollar Tree. I also went to my Canva page. I chose the font that I really liked, and I just printed out all of our initials. So htvronth also sent me quite a bit of really fun holiday prints, but I'm just going to go with some gold glitter. So the stocking is not really telling me what type of material it is, but I feel like it might be like a cotton poly blend unless it's all polyester. I'm not super sure. Okay, so I can either do custom or I can just do modes. And when I press the second one, it's at 320 at 15 seconds, and then I'm gonna start it. For this one, I picked up 4 of these craft wood pieces from Dollar Tree. I would say about 12.5 inches long each. The tiniest bit of hot glue. This is woodworking hot glue, you guys already, just so it stays together. I'll be using my Power Shot stapler. Alright, to hang it, I'm going to be using some of these hooks. Okay, so that it doesn't move around on me when I nail it down, I'm going to add some hot glue to the back. Then I'll stick the nail right into the glue. Okay, so they tend to be not perfectly straight. It's straight, 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 and then this one kind of bows down a little bit, which is fine. You're not going to be able to tell too much. Some black acrylic paint to give this a nice little stain. To hang my stockings, I'm going to be using 3 sets of these hooks from Dollar Tree. The screws that come with the hooks are a little bit too long. It's going to go right through the wood, and I don't have smaller screws. I'm not going to go to the store. For right now, my temporary solution is just to hot glue them onto the wood.
I like song. I like this song.
You like this song?
Wait. What's this? This channel. This videos. That was me. Wow.
For this project, you're going to need some wooden cubes from Dollar Tree. It would probably be more economical if you went to like Home Depot and you bought some wood, honestly, but I'm going to keep it Dollar Tree. And then you're also going to need some of these candle holders from Dollar Tree. Now, to glue these together, you're more than welcome to use E6000 glue with a hot glue. You can use hot glue. These are woodworking hot glue sticks that I have linked in my Amazon storefront. This is what I'm going to use just because it's so much easier for me. I swear, I jinx myself every single time I say something's gonna be easy because it is not coming off. So I might have to snap this one off too. Bah. Oh, that's annoying. Okay. Can anybody tell me why I thought these were not hollow? I should have thought of that beforehand, but I didn't. But that's okay. The show must go on, like always. Again, just take it a little bit slower. You're just gonna make enough of a groove to help that fit right in there. Now you can take a screwdriver or any sharp object really and make some grooves. I have this sanding block from Dollar Tree that I'm going to use to just sand that off just a little bit. One thing I always like to keep handy is a pack of baby wipes because it helps with cleaning off my table if I get paint and stuff on there. And I also love using these for any time I have a project that needs to be stained. Dollar Tree acrylic paint in deep brown, and then I'm going to use one of those baby wipes to just give it a nice little coat. Okay, I think I'm going to do the tiniest bit of black. So that's what it looks like if you add white to it. Okay, this one was a little bit annoying again because I didn't account for it to be hollow. See? So I have to get that hole all the way in, and then I gotta add hot glue on the edges here. Truthfully, if I did this one again, I would just go to the hardware store and get a nice block of wood like this, or even just like one of those 2x4s or whatever size you want. But yeah, I would do that. Otherwise, you might struggle just a little bit with it just because it's hollow. But I think for the most part, it's gonna be just fine. I do have a nice Christmas stem here. This one's from Walmart, purchased years ago on like 90% clearance. So It was a lot cheaper than buying it at Dollar Tree, and it's a lot fuller. But of course, you guys can make up for it by using a Dollar Tree floral. And then I am just going to cut the stems off, and we're going to glue it right on here. I do have this pine cone pick from Dollar Tree, and I'm just going to remove the pine cones off of it and then glue it down onto the base. Since you guys are here, you might as well follow me on my socials at aracelichanyt DIY. And I'm actually really thinking about starting a Facebook group where you guys can all join me and you guys are able to share any of the DIYs that you guys create, or just ideas, tips, all that good stuff. If you guys are into that, let me know in the comments. I picked up a couple of these wall shelves from Dollar Tree. I went to the gift bag section and I found this really cool one with the nutcracker, and I love it because it has two sides, so I can make a set of these. Now I'm going to take this piece of faux leather, and I found it in white. They do also have brown, but I feel like it's going to look really pretty with the white. And I already used a piece of this. This is going to be enough for the set. For this, you can use any spray adhesive, you can use any type of glue, tacky glue, whatever you want. I'm just going to use a good old Elmer's glue, or you can use the Jot glue from Dollar Tree as well. Now you can flip it over, and then either with an X-Acto knife or a utility knife, just go ahead and cut the leather. Alright, now we're going to take some wooden blocks from Dollar Tree. For the blocks, you can definitely use wood glue, but I'm going to be using my woodworking hot glue sticks. Alright, so here are my pieces. Originally I was going to sand them down and then paint them, but I actually have this really pretty like suede-ish, felt-ish ribbon that I got at Goodwill. And this one was really cheap because it came in a bag with a bunch of other ribbons, and I think it was only like $5. And I thought it was great because it matches the nutcracker sleeves and the pants so perfectly. If you really wanted to, you could have threaded through the hole and then just kind of made a little tiny knot right here, but the bump was going to show on the other side on the faux leather. If I look a mess, it's because I literally just got out of bed and came straight in here to create some more DIYs. For this DIY, I'm going to be recycling this dry erase board. If you don't have a frame like this, you guys can go and get one of these boards from Dollar Tree, and you can create the frame using Dollar Tree wooden blocks. So to start out, I'm going to use this enormous roll of burlap. I have this roll of twine. I think this one was from Michael's, and it's about 75 feet long. And then I also have this white rope that I'm going to use to create the snowflake. And I'm just going to start at the center. Now I'm going to be cutting some pieces that are 1 inch and then maybe 1.25 inches. And these are going to go right in here. So the shorter ones will go a little bit lower, and then the longer ones will go towards the top. And I'm going to make 2 for each line. Okay, so this is what it's looking like so far. Of course, if you have nicer twine, nicer rope, use that. I'm literally just using stuff that I already have on hand, so I didn't have to purchase anything for this project, so I just saved myself 450 bucks. I'm gonna actually draw the line a little bit further out because it is longer. I'm gonna start with this top line, and I'm gonna do just one layer of hot glue going all the way across the line. All right, and then I'm gonna twirl it and bring it back around. So this is what it's looking like. You know what I just realized is that when I put it at an angle, I cannot see what was on the dry erase board, but then when I put it straight up, I can totally see the lines that I forgot to erase. Ah! But it's okay, you can't really tell, and I'm okay with it. This twine is a little bit thin, and so it was a little bit tedious getting it around the snowflake. I feel like if it was a little bit thicker, it would have been easier, and of course it would look fuller. And these are the exact layers that are in the inspo picture. So I'm debating on whether I'll do another layer or not, just because it's taking me a little bit to go all the way around. And then I wish I had like a skinnier tip on my hot glue gun, just because I try to go in there like very neatly, but more glue comes out than I want, and then it ends up coming out on the edges. And so I think I might just leave it like this. I don't know. We'll see. If you guys thought these ideas were a little bit more simple, and of course if you enjoyed them, make sure you guys leave me a thumbs up. Leave me any questions or comments down below, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Bye!